Red pill or blue pill? Stay in the past or go into the future? Well, we didn't really have a choice. The Matrix fast forwarded the industry into the future as we know it today. The Matrix was the future. It became the new standard, the industry standard. But before the Matrix movies made its mark, action movies were mostly based in reality. Things were done more practical. They weren't relying on CGI. They were still using practical stunts and lively color grading that made the movies feel warm, and real explosion that felt gritty and true. The template was recycled for decades. Hollywood was stagnant, which meant they weren't evolving. Something hit the system. Wait, what is that? The Matrix? The bullet time scene wasn't just an amazing visual effect. It became a new way to speak to the audience. All of a sudden, movement and physics and reality itself could be controlled. It was now flexible. The Matrix was a blend of pre-existing aspects of cinema and entertainment. For example, anime, Hong Kong cinema, and cyberpunk all compensating into one code. They weren't just using the Hollywood template, they were writing their own code. The directors came to realize that they could bend the rules, and they did. And you know what happens when a movie is popular or it makes the big bucks in Hollywood? Say it with me, they want a piece of the pie. Movie studios wanted their own version of the Matrix, and now wire-fu, slow-mo, and the green tint was commonly found in other movies when it didn't even exist before. Movies didn't just change when it came to the look. They changed overall. They began to move differently too. CGI started to help tell stories. It was being used as a tool to bring the foreign worlds the creators had in their minds to life. It wasn't being used like a gimmick. They were blending it seamlessly and transforming the world of cinema as we know it. And action scenes were no longer chaos caught in film, but choreographed with intention. The camera became part of the world, as if it was a character, boundless by gravity, free to break the rules. The Matrix wasn't just a movie that changed cinema, it changed how we perceive reality. When people talk about being in a simulation, they're usually talking about the Matrix. The word simulation and the Matrix are synonymous with one another in pop culture. It isn't just a film, it was a cultural reset, making us look for codes and systems. So yeah, Matrix became her, for real, in 1999, right before 2000. That's just crazy. The Matrix didn't fit into Hollywood's template. It became a blueprint on its own. Hollywood had to change. It was forced to. And whether you take the blue pill or the red pill, you're living in the future that the Matrix built.